Hello guys and welcome back to Wheels Maniac, and today we are having the Nexon EV with us, which is an electric car, and in fact this is the first electric car to get featured in our channel, and for me also this is the first electric car experience. So let's get to the video right away to find out what it has got. So let's begin with the vlog of the car, and from the first thing you will notice that of course the designs are same, but this blue elements over here gives a very contrast and a very nice look to the car. And over here the grille is all gloss black treatment done over here with EV on it and a blue line on it, which is the humanity line of the Tata, and in the regular one it used to get a gloss black or the chrome one, but over here in the EV it gets a blue one. And down there are the tri-aero treatment with the same blue treatment on them, and looks very phenomenal indeed. Overall the design of the car in this EV looks quite nice because of the small tinges of blue in it, and it extends the design of the car quite a bit. And over here are the fog lamps again with the blue treatment over them, and these are the headlights of the car. These are the usual one, and over here on the gloss black it says Nexon. In this car none of the chrome is being used, only there are gloss black or the blue treatment. And on the down also on the bumper it gets a silver treatment done, and it looks quite SUV-ish. The design is quite striking and very bold. And from the side the tires are also different, the alloy wheel design, and the size of these wheels are 215/60 16-inch rims, and these are quite nice tires. This also decent, it's 215 so that's quite nice. It gets a body cladding around it, and also a huge black treatment on the door bottom of the car. Again over here says EV, and this is the key of the car. The Tata used to call it the smart key. So let's unlock the car, and these are the DRL of the car. Right now it's not visible, it's quite sunny outside. And the outside rear view mirror again gets a gloss black treatment done on it. And do it gets puddle lamp? No, it doesn't get any puddle lamp in it. And the A pillar gets a matte black treatment on it, and the roof is of grayish color. It's quite a dark gray color, and it's a shiny one, gloss treatment on it. And again the blue line running through it, and the regular Nexon it gets a white line in it, and of course the B pillar is in black, and these are the roof rails which are obviously not functional. And it also gets a shark fin antenna which is a gloss black one. And from the back also this is how it looks, and looks quite nice but for me personally the rear design of the car is not impressive. It looks a bit bulky and not up to the mark. And these are the rear lights of the car, and it again get that tri-aero treatment on the lights, and these are all halogen lights, no LED at the back, and of course not at the front also. And over here is the same blue line which makes an X over there, but let me show the regular Nexon over there. It gets a white line in it. I can't zoom in it right now, but you can see that clearly. And over here it says Ziptron, and EV of course Nexon badging on the middle, and the bumper also gets the tri-aero treatment on it. The reflectors is again some blue treatment, and the blue is used quite much area, but it looks quite nice. It doesn't look out of the place at all. And the bumper gets a silver treatment on it as well. And the boot also gets a request sensor. Let's open it, and it's quite a big boot. And over here is the light, and over here is the charger for your regular home charging. This is to charge in your home regularly. And all these are different things. This is the charger. Now I will show you the charging cap as well. So let's close the boot of the car. It's a bit tight, so it's closed now. And over here is the reverse camera of the car, and overall the design of the car is quite nice. So here's the charging cap of the car. So let's open it from front. To open it from front, let me show you one quite nice thing also that Tata forgot to change in the EV variant is this badge on the lever to open the fuel lid. They are still showing a fuel badge on it. They would have changed it, but they forgot, I guess. So let's get over there. So this is how it looks. And the upper, if you open the upper one, this was the regular charging, but if you open the lower one also, they both gets one and becomes the fast charger. But the fast charger are available in quite a less numbers, and I guess the showroom has one fast charger over there. So let's get to the rear seat of the car. And the interior of the car is all white color. Yeah, it's a white color interior and looks fab indeed. And over here is the door, and again it gets a tri aero treatment done on it. That again looks quite nice, and it's a fabric over here, feels and quite premium as such. Fabric, or I guess this is leather. And over here the door handles, gloss black treatment done on it, speakers, some space to keep our stuff. And these are the seats of the car, and the seats are quite nice in this white color shade, and these are quite comfortable seats also. And of course it gets twin headrest at the back over there, and a cup holder around here, some AC vents at over here. And the center passenger seat is quite thin and it's quite hard and doesn't get a headrest. Also the center passenger won't be that much comfortable, and the cabin is also not that wide. And yeah, the front seat gets height adjustable seat belts, a hook over here, and it also gets handles and hook on the top over there, but no light at the back. And for the headroom it gets some scooped out treatment over here. So this is the front dash, how it looks. This is how the front dash looks. It's quite similar but gets some blue tinge. And but the main funs of the car lies in the front dash. So let's get to the driver seat of the car right away. So guys, we have came to the driver's seat of the car, and the things you will notice that the interior is same as that of Nexon. This is the same steering wheel. It doesn't get any blue accents on it, and of course the leather wrapped one. And over here the controls for the audio system, and here are the controls for the instrument cluster. And the horns, you can also use the horn by pressing over here, and the horn is quite meek. And over here the control for the headlamps, which it gets automatic. And over here the controls for the wipers, which again are automatic, and it's quite nice. So let's keep the headlamps in auto right now for the moment. And this is the half analog half digital instrument cluster of the car, and on the analog one is that for the speed, and that's the similar case in each and every of Tata cars, be it the Harrier or the Altros. And over here is the gear positioning indicator. This is the power reserve meter, and over here showing the trip data. And right now the car is turned on. I swear the car is turned on right now, but it's not audible because of course it's an electric car. And over here is the range meter, and it's showing the battery percentage. And overall it gets a blue line around the instrument cluster as well as around the AC vents, and it gets a gloss black treatment done over here and some blue inserts again. And this is the audio system of the car, which is a regular Tata one, and over here it says Harman. It's quite a nice unit, like it's quite sleek to use and easy to use, but it doesn't get any much things as such. And over here it says Nexon. Yeah, of course it gets Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Yeah, that's quite standard in cars nowadays. And the volume controls are given on the screen itself, which is a very pathetic things. And over here is for the hazard light, and this is the engine start stop button over here. And over here the control for the air conditioning. Yeah, it gets a single zone climate control system to adjust the fan speed. Let me turn that off. And these are for defoggers, the direction of the air, and this is for the fog light of the car. This is to lock the car, this is to open the boot of the car. And down here it gets a USB socket, a 12-volt charging socket, and some space to keep your stuff, and some space over here as well around with a blue line. And this is the gear selector of the car. Of course, Tata owning the Jaguar Land Rover, they have copied this from the Jaguar. So this is how you get into reverse, and this is a reverse parking camera, and it also gets adaptive guidelines in it. So this is how it works. The guidelines are also blue in color. Yeah, so the attention to detail in giving blue color everywhere is quite nice. And yeah, it gets a neutral, a drive, and a sports mode. So right now we are in neutral, this is drive, and in sport mode it gets a bit red treatment around it. So let's get back to neutral, and over here get some gloss black treatment, some space down here. And the armrest also opens. It's quite a small one, it opens, and you will see the blue stitching on the seats as well. And that's how it's done. And the manual handbrake of the car, and the seats gets pure leather treatment. These are leather 8, not pure leather, and it's quite nice. And these are perforated leather seats, and these are quite comfortable as such. Yeah, under thigh support is a bit on the lacking side, but overall it's quite comfortable. And same, this is how you open the glove box of the car, and again the glove box is humongous in size. It gets twin cup holders in the glove box as well, and a tiger made on it to represent the Make in India theme. And this is the dashboard of the car with lot of hard plastic, none of the softest plastic. And if we talk about the price of the car, this is car right now I'm sitting is, this is the XZ Plus variant, XZ Plus luxurious variant of the car, and the price of this on-road driver is 19.606 lakhs. Yeah, this car cost 19 lakhs on-road driver. And it also gets a model above it, which is the XZS Luxury Dark Edition, and that costs rupees 19.36 lakhs on-road driver. So the dark edition looks just fab indeed from outside, but in the interior it gets all black interior, and personally I'm not a huge fan of all black interior, but from the outside it just looks phenomenal indeed. And over here is the outside rear view mirror, sun visor over here without any light, a sun visor over here with a mirror without any light as such, and over here is white lights over here, and this to open the sunroof. The mic over here, yeah, of course it gets a sunroof, so let's open. So this is how it open, and you get separate buttons for every features of the sunroof. So let's close, and it's quite a small unit, not big as such, so it tilts also, so it's quite easy to use. So and if we talk about the power and the battery of the car, so it gets a 30.2 kilowatt hour battery, and which produces 127 horsepower and 245 newton meters of torque, and all that power just comes from the get-go. Like we get into sports and we accelerate, or the power comes. So yeah, it's of course quite punchy indeed. Being an electric car is quite punchy. So let's get back into place. And the charging time of this car, if you charge it from a regular 220 volt socket which is in your home, so it takes around 8.5 hours to go from 0 to 80. And if you charge it from somewhere in a fast charger in your showroom or somewhere else, so it nearly takes around 30 to 40 minutes to go from 0 to 80. And it doesn't give a much range. Like right now the battery percentage is nearly 70%, and it's showing a range of 120 kilometers. So the range is not quite nice, but for city use it's quite a nice car and quite efficient of course. And it will cost you a bit more than the regular Nexon, but in the long term it will be more profitable for you, cause it doesn't takes any fuel charges and all. And nowadays the fuel charges are all just touching the skies, and the fuel is quite expensive in India. So getting an electric car is quite nice, but the Indian market is not having the level of infrastructure for the electric cars, cause some superchargers are not available everywhere like in other countries. Just take the example of USA. India superchargers are not available everywhere, so you have to go to a particular place or the service station of the car or the showroom of the car to get one supercharger. And if you want to install it at your home, that doesn't make sense, because the cost of the superchargers are very much high, and it's very hard to install in homes also. So guys, this was Shubhodeep Banerjee today reviewing the Nexon EV, and this is the first electric car in our channel. So don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and just keep supporting like this. So let's see you guys in another video really soon. Till then, bye bye and have a nice day.